The small Yanmar excavator has been used for some preparation for planting new forest. Did disturb grouse that was laying on eggs not far from it, so decided to move it further away and do some other stuff with it that needs to be done also. I'm not covering everything I do with the excavators. I will try to cover any problems I have with them and any mechanical repairs, but the actual work with them I'm not gonna cover super well. But this is a little thing I kind of wanted to share. We were going in and trying to get out the hunting tower that has been standing here for many years, and the area it's been overlooking is the trees are high enough now that it's not a good spot for hunting anymore, so we are gonna try to move it. And I'm not sure how well it can be seen, but there is plenty of bugs here, kind of really horrible, so we wanna kind of move fast but try to move it without breaking it. It was a little tricky kind of trying to twist it 90 degrees here. It's kind of built onto a couple of half logs that acts kind of as skis, but the first little bit we kind of just dragged it out because we have a little bit of a trench we have to make it over. And yes, as you can see, there is plenty of bugs at this time of year. So it was quite tricky, the first little section. Yes, here you can see what the inside of the cab looks like. They kind of tend to want to go towards the windows and stay there, so. But it was nice and warm. We did take a break and continued the next day because it was getting late. We did hook up, I missed part of that, but we did hook up a couple of straps to the blade on the machine so we could start kind of pulling it like that, and it worked quite well. We did rearrange and kind of shorten the straps a little to give us a little bit more ability to lift with the blade. To make it easier to not have the skis dig in. And with that little difference, we could just keep going. We talked to each other over the phone. My dad was kind of standing back there and just riding along. Had to take it a little slow in areas, and it's kind of twisted where we had to do a little bit of, we wanted to do really long swooping turns to not put too much stress on everything. At the end where we need to get it out, it's a little bit bigger trees, and we kind of got stuck at one point, so we had to start cutting one of the birch trees down here to make sure we could keep going. And with that tree out of the way, we could keep going. Quite tight here, so it's good to have a set of extra eyes, help spotting that it doesn't get caught on anything. And eventually we made it out to the more open road or little track that goes through the forest. Here we have kind of a makeshift bridge from some logs over a ditch to get in and out. And with it out of the forest, it was moved a little out of the way with the tractor. We haven't fully decided where to place it next, but before the moose hunting season starts this autumn, we will have it at a better spot.
Ja, ta bara någon av